Hello, you joined me in what was originally never intended to be a YouTube video. However, due to the events that unfolded during this livestream, I decided it was most definitely worthwhile to make this into a video, and therefore I have no intro. But anyway, please sit back and enjoy.
Even if it is the case, I do try and at least complete a race with damage, but it's not that exciting to watch because I'm about second a lap slower than I already am, and that is quite slow in this split. So second split, I'm the fastest people in the world. Certainly, we have one person in this split that is an alien. Randomly got another achievement. Can't even look at that yet. Oy, 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 oy. I do appreciate being on the inside, but 3 wide. That's crazy. And I'm gonna go 2 wide round here, which is not good. I mean, my mantra is very much to finish the race first. You got to complete the first lap, but some people's mantra is to win the race first. You have to finish, but that doesn't happen usually. Thanks. Thank you for that. Well, definitely aggressive. Certainly a very aggressive opening start to this. Not ideal, but, well, as I say, we are kind of expected to drop back a little bit. Okay, why not? And we are now dead last, so I'm surprised everyone managed to finish, at least complete the first lap so far, but ouch. It's not great being shuffled back like this. Does feel like being on the outside of Martinsville. Well, we can go forwards from here, I guess, or sideways, like that one. Whoa, that was close. That was very close. It obviously looks like Split 2 is very racy. I'm hoping we can actually start making positions up now. Hopefully the old-fashioned way of actually overtaking rather than the more modern way, which is everyone just crashes out. My ear is incredibly itchy. I don't know if anyone else has this as well, but it feels like I've got something like itching the inside of my ear and I can't even get to it. It's like under the skin kind of itchiness. As talking about itchy ears is not what I need to do right now. How did the crash happen, sir? I was talking to the chat about itchy ears. Oh. I mean, these guys are definitely holding each other up because we're doing 47s, 48 lap time here. That is really not ideal. I mean, the leader 43.9 with race level of fuel. Just shows you how quick he is. I mean, that guy is just, unless he makes a horrible mistake, he is just going to have this race to himself. And he's in car number 19 as well. That to me is insane. Doesn't help that I went shift down too many gears there. I mean, these two cars ahead of us are honestly going off track so much. It's, oh, okay, I guess that was because he got a slow down or a threaten to slow down, but it doesn't. Whoa, what is this? What is this race? That is insane. And I've got to somehow figure out a way to overtake this guy. I mean, the pink Porsche definitely knew what he had to do, though. He had to try and get as much of a gap as possible, because that guy might do something crazy. Yeah, once again, the curse of that final sector is just heavily affecting us there. I don't know why, but I just cannot seem to find pace around that last sector. First sector I'm quite consistent with, anywhere else is just each to their own. This could be interesting, if I'm honest with you. Doesn't help that I get a little bit loose on exit there. Bad, 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 bad. That is horrendous. Honestly, what is going on today? I would say we're closing on to people ahead of us, but that just isn't the case as far as I'm aware. Definitely struggling in that final sector. That is something I should have worked more on. That's way too much curb. This is a little bit unfortunate where everyone's just probably a little bit too quick for me, if I'm honest with you. And they're too consistent to make mistakes. Unfortunately, I don't think this is the most exciting content out there, just because, well, no one likes to watch someone at the back of the pack. I mean, if this would have been third split, this would have been much more interesting, but alas, we are in split 2, where these guys are noticeably quicker than I can be. I mean, even a slow lap for the leaders is considered an almost impossible lap time for myself. I know that's something that practice will definitely get to, but for now. Took way too much speed into that bit there. I mean, it is looking like if I put all these corners together, string all the good sectors, it's Looking like it's possible I might be able to get a 44. Obviously not if I do that. Not a bad exit, actually. Oh, this could be very interesting. We could see a big crash here, potentially. Not quite. I did the exact same thing. Getting a little bit too racy. Seeing that there are a gaggle of cars ahead of me, thinking I can potentially get to them, which is definitely possible if they race each other, but not if I make stupid mistakes or like that and just cut the entire course. Surprisingly, let me do it. Unfortunately, we got Mr. Aggressive in front of us who will not let us overtake. We are now successfully into the back of the pack. Now what we really need to do is maintain the gap. Re-ride into that corner's not going to last very long. I mean, unfortunately, these guys battling does mean that we are, well, not as close as we were to the other guys, but unless something like that happens, oh. Very, very racy, this. This is a very, very aggressively racy split. Oh, this is going to go badly. Oh, this is going to go horrendous. I mean, I've backed off considerably here. I'm just waiting to see something go wrong. I mean, the Aston should most definitely get the Porsche in front because, well, they are quicker. He's got the slipstream and he's going to be quicker. You say he pulled out to make a move. Oh, he can make one move. That was the one move. Oh, someone's been slammed into the barrier. I wonder who did it. Was it our special black Porsche in front of us? Because he's aggressive. He's very, very aggressive. I mean, it does seem like everyone's aggressive, if I'm honest with you. It's not just the one person, it's the entire lobby is just uber aggressive, which is good for racecraft, but it's not amazing for me. Guy has not, well, he's not happy, he's very frustrated. I mean, I don't blame him, considering he probably was, well, much higher up on the grid. He's got a number 4 car, so he's probably at, if not about to be out silver rank, so... No, you've finally gotten out of the plebs. You don't want to find yourself back in with them. I mean, the honest question is, what are we about to encounter? I am surprised that the Acid actually didn't make a move on the Porsche the last lap. I guess seeing the, well, they completely destroyed the Corvette was probably going to do it to you. Oh, he's back. The Corvette's back. Wow. Okay. That's a mega crash out. You got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. That's a report. Wow. Okay. That is a huge blow up. I've never seen that. That guy is... I mean, that guy wanted revenge, but there's getting revenge and then there's doing that. I assume he was after the black Porsche. He missed him by a country mile, but got the grid, got us. That is just not what you want to see. He crashed out mega there. That guy is something different. I mean, he's going to get reported. That is something that should... I would hope they would fix in this. I know that... Well, dropping names, but I know there's something quite famous that Jimmy Broadbent, not too long ago, about a month and a half ago, was in a multi-class race and had a guy commit all kinds of sins and all kind of murders. I think he probably did about 17, 18 different murders in a course of like 20 minutes. That's probably where iRacing's method of, if you have incident points, you get booted from the server. Oh, as I'm off now. I think we should have incident points, or at least something along that mark, because what we had there is just unacceptable. I mean, the Corvette will be very, more than any kind of likeliness, find that he's going to be on a vacation, because there's no reason why he shouldn't be. That is, I mean, if that was real racing, that is attempted murder. Obviously in a sim, that's just something else, but I mean, if you're looking, we're crab walking. We are crabbing our way to victory here. But if you're wondering, I am covering up the actual, what would normally be the people's messages. There has been no messages. No one has messaged anything about what just happened there. I mean, wow, okay. I did say that this is going to be a very, very spicy race. I just didn't expect that. That is not the way I wanted it to end, but I mean, what can you do? There's only so many things you can do and prevent people from doing it. I mean, you know, you probably should have ghosting. If you're spun out and stopped at the side of the road for like, I don't know, a minute, you probably should have something in place that says, hang on a minute, he's probably going to go try and wreck someone, but I don't know why you're evaluating track limits there. I mean, yes, track limits probably have been, well, I don't even want to go there. My brain's just completely frazzled after seeing that. It does happen. I mean, it is sim racing, but that is just nasty. I mean, that is crazy. That is nasty. That is just all kinds of wrong, but I mean, attempted murder did happen. Attempted murder was had by all there. Honestly. I mean, we were never going to have the best finish. It was never going to happen. I mean, we was at the back. We was one of, if not, I think, probably the second to last car on the left on the track, but... Yeah, there's now a comment saying that someone's very upset. Actually, the guy that did the head-on collision with us, he's the one that said that someone is a trash driver because he couldn't wait to pass, so took him out. I mean, we did see how bad of a driver and how aggressive he was. I mean, he did try and take out the pink Porsche earlier, but yeah, that's I mean, our lap times are horrendous. We have no speed. The car is crabbing, but and then he's apparently blamed the wrong guy, so that wasn't me. Now the arguments. Now they're having an argument. Apparently he called out the wrong guy. Now they're saying that they're not happy. Let's just put it that way. They're very much saying, why the hell did you have a head-on with us? Basically, wrong way on that. And I don't think they're wrong on that. That is crazy to do. I mean, how destroyed is our tyre? Apparently it's not destroyed, but I imagine the fact that on a simple corner it heats up to 1,000,000 degrees Celsius. I can only imagine that the actual tyre itself is facing in probably a very, very stupid angle. I mean, we're likely to finish this one, unless I do something stupid, but I don't think anything could be more stupid than what's happened there. I mean, it's 100% going to be a report. I mean, I don't think I should be the one to do the report, not because he doesn't deserve the report, but more the fact that the other guys that were arguably more involved in that, even though my car is trashed and my race is ruined. He's still adamant that the guy that he took out was the correct guy when he definitely wasn't. I mean, the drama of this is insane. It's like a soap opera kind of drama, but it's more of a case of one guy's adamant that he got the correct guy, and the other guy's like, it wasn't even me, which it wasn't him. It was, I assumed, to be the black Porsche. I could be wrong, but I assume it was the black Porsche that got completely off scot-free that did it, but honestly, that is, the drama on this is insane. I believe the car behind's flashing me. I don't quite know why, because considering that my car is toast, he can very much overtake me on any straight. Like, maybe here, perhaps? I'm not going to simply get out of the way for him, but I mean, I'm not going to defend it because that would be stupid. Should we dive bomb? Just to add the cherry on top to this race. What an absolute disaster of a race, but I mean, for entertainment points, it's amazing, but for actual finishes, it isn't good. I mean, it isn't good at all. Well, that's the end of that. Even on the straightaway, my tyres are cooking itself, so yeah, that was something. Now, shall we have a look and see who it was that did the incident? So this, we got to actually get a view of the car. So that's him waiting. So that it was not even who I thought it was. I apologise to the black Porsche. It wasn't him. It was is that the McDonald's livery? Yeah, it is the McDonald's livery actual Aston Martin that did it. My brain is completely fried, but yeah, this is what happened here. So they was following along 3 wide. My assumption, it was this guy that did the crash out. It wasn't. He made a move to the inside. Did the switchback. Yeah. Absolutely. So, if anything, from what I can see there, he drove in. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. Can we get a better view? Should we get a better view? Got anyone else here that we can look at? So you can see, made a move, and then did he make a move? Let's see. Let's see this again. Let's actually see what happened here. So, first of all, he got the wrong guy because he was shouting at a completely different guy than this guy. So he made a move. That's completely legal what happened here. That's absolutely fine. He defended. He then came across. Now, did he move away from this line? No, he didn't. So he simply squeezed him. I think he might turn now. No, he didn't. It doesn't look like he turned. Maybe he did a slight turn into him. But absolutely not even his fault. But obviously, the damage has been done. By this point, this lovely gentleman had decided, I've had enough now. I'm going to get my revenge. And his version of action revenge is to wait for everyone else to go by. He's just waiting. He's waiting. I imagine the car that he actually wants. I mean, yeah, replays do replay things. I don't believe race cars are meant to do that, but they're doing it today, everybody. We don't want on board. I probably want a track replay. So it looks like this is the car that he might want to take out. Although no, it's him. Sorry, it's this one over here. This guy over here. This is the one he wants to take out. So in front of the black car, already. He wants this car. He wants this car. misses, and then just goes for the wrong car and thinks, fuck it, I'm going for another car. I mean, why not? Why not? That is just insane. Like, just the reaction of, I've clearly missed the guy I'm aiming for. Just go for it. You know, like, I'll say, I want to play Wreckfest. That guy's playing Wreckfest in this lobby. And that's the end of that. I mean, there's no way to show you the chat. I mean, there might be, actually. Let me see if I can fix it. I mean, that's not right to do. I mean, the chat is just shit. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I imagine it probably could have been a lot worse than this, but he got the wrong guy. He completely got the wrong guy. He called the wrong guy out and just went to hell with it, but I'm just having an argument with my actual face cam here. Imagine that's right, isn't it? So it's close enough. But I'll have a look at it in a little bit. But yeah, well, I imagine I'd probably miss the next race here. Not that I think it matters after that just horrendous event. I mean, the results are available. I can't even imagine what they're going to be. I mean, yeah, I've lost driver rating, but I probably could have gained some if it would have gone better. Somehow gained safety rating. This guy here, that guy here is something else. The guy that he should have gone for, and when I say should have gone for, the guy that caused the collision wasn't even his fault, is up here. He got out scot-free. He's fine. But that is just one of the worst, like, crash outs I've ever seen. Just the mentality of it. It happens, but wow. I mean, I did say that this lobby was going to be something, but I did not expect that. Let's be honest, I did not expect that. But regardless, I'm going to call it there. I think that we're not going to beat that. There's not a single thing that could ever happen, even if I win the next 1,000 races in a row. Not going to beat that. So I'm going to call it there. What just happened, I cannot describe. But I'll probably make some kind of content out of it because it needs to be seen by the world. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably not the biggest thing that's ever happened because it happens. But for me, that was... I mean, I've been sim racing for years, and something like that happens every year, maybe. It happens more on ovals. 100% happens more on ovals in my experience. But this kind of racing doesn't happen all the time. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching, and until I stream next time, till I make another video, till whatever, thank you ever so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye, and please do not be like that guy.